This is James Elder for IFL TV. I'm in Haymarket today at Riley Sports Bar. With me, our promoter Mick Hennessy. How are we doing, Mick?
Brilliant, really good, James.
Could you put into words what we just saw?
I thought it was great, really, because obviously, you know, you had the episode at the Printworks in Manchester where it nearly kicked off.
Indeed.
And I thought it was going to go that way at the start of the press meet there just now, and you know, it turned out to be a very, very respectful exchange, really, and it was nice to see because they are both world-class fighters. They are both fearless, and you know, fair play to them for taking this fight.
We've under 7 weeks to go till we're at the MEN Arena. Sorry, excuse me, the Phones for You Arena. Yep. Does it worry you as a promoter having these two face-to-face, and because they're two volatile characters, aren't they?
Yeah, it did. When I came, I mean, you know, obviously that's why I'm here today. The last one I thought come very, very close in Manchester, and you know, Tyson kept his, you know, very, very professional. But you know, you only have to catch someone, you know, for a split second or from the wrong angle.
You're in eggshells with these two all the time.
Yeah, yeah, and it could really go off. And that's the last thing any of us want, because we want this fight to happen. We need it to happen. It's a final eliminator for Vladimir Klitschko, and it needs to happen. And I don't want anything like that to stop it.
As much as the trash talking happens and this and that, they had a mutual respect for each other today. I thought they were quite well behaved, and you could see there was respect there, couldn't you?
You could, yeah. You could see great respect. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, both fighters will swerve no one. That's what you get with both of them. They're both proper fighting men, both warriors, and you know, underneath they've got that respect for each other. You know, obviously it creeps in because they aggravate the life out of each other and irritate each other and so on and so forth, and a lot's at stake. But you know, underneath they can't not respect each other.
How confident are you with Tyson Fury doing a job on Derek Chisora and becoming that getting in that final eliminator spot?
I'm very confident, to be fair. Very, very confident. I know where Tyson's at. I know where he's been. I know, you know, as he touched on in there, you know, he's had a great assortment of styles. You know, boxers, fighters, tall, short, orthodox, southpaw, all different sort of styles and attributes. You know, we've tried to make sure of that, and you know, he's in the best place he could ever be in, mentally and physically. You know, Peter's he does unbelievable camps with him that just get him dead right. And as I say, the physical fighting side of things is something that's very important, but more important is the mental side, and Peter's been doing a great job with that.
As well as being his promoter, you're also his friend. How proud of you are the man he's become at age 25?
I'm very proud of him because he's a great man. He's an honourable man. He's you know, if he says he's going to fight, he turns up and he fights. And he's very thoughtful, and you know, he's got all the time in the world for his supporters. And you know, I've got to say, you know, since day one, nothing's changed with him. He's the same person, and that he's always the last person out of an arena, whether he boxes or whether he don't box, who's actually having pictures done or signing autographs. He's the last person out of an arena. He takes so much time out, because he really appreciates people that come out. He's in awe of them.
It's funny, for all his reputation of playing up on Twitter and not being volatile and anything can happen, he's a very personable man, isn't he? He is, and he's a character. I mean, you can't help but laugh when you're around him. I mean, I'm sitting there, I know him inside out, and I've had him for years, but he still hits my funny spot when I'm sitting there listening. He's just comical. He's funny, but as I say, he's genuine, and that goes a long way in this day and age. And he's just, as I say, you know, the actual fans and supporters that actually meet him in the flesh, they know that, because he takes more time out than anyone. David Hay broke an exclusive on IFL TV that potentially he could be making a ring comeback in October or September. Have you got any thoughts on that, Mick? And would you be up for negotiating with him with Tyson Fury again, or is that dead in the water now?
Look, let's see what happens. Let's see where it goes. But of course, we'd love that fight. Tyson was going to do a job on him the first time, the second time, and he would do it the third time. No question. It's whether David Hay would turn up. If there was any talks, any ongoing talks, then there'd have to be some serious money stuck in escrow from his side.
Tyson Fury said the same thing. Did he say?
Yeah, well, that's
first to be in a bank, held, so he knows it's going to go.
Yeah, the guarantees, you know, if the fight got cancelled from his side, would have to be in place because there's no trust there whatsoever.
Derek Tyson's a massive fight. If he comes through this and he can't get the Klitschko fight, David Haye Tyson Fury again, it's a fight of magnitude, isn't it?
Listen, yeah, no one realised apart from his immediate camp, you know, what Tyson was capable of in that fight. We was all so excited going into that fight because he was just in a place that no one's ever seen him, and you know, he'll be in that place again for Derek Chisora. But you know, if David Haye does rear his head again and he does actually, you know, meet the criteria and turns up, then you'll see something very special with Tyson again.
Just talking to Peter Fury, you've got some great heavyweights in that team, haven't you? You've got the likes of Fury, Dave Allen, Eddie Chambers, even young Fury now trying to get himself on the map. So he hasn't even got to look for sparring, has he? It's within his own gym. Brilliant
sparring, brilliant. And you know, Eddie's coming back from America shortly, so you know, top quality sparring for Derek Chisora already in his own gym. Indeed. Let alone who's coming, you know. So.
Indeed. Well, I've got you here, Mick. I want to talk about young Yusuf Safar as well. Great prospect. I saw him making his Channel 5 debut up in Leeds. When can we anticipate seeing that kid out again?
Well, there's a very strong chance that he's going to be on the Tyson Fury bill up in Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Any news on anything for our mate Lenny Dawes? Anything in the pipeline?
An EU title fight, but just working on the date really at the moment.
Well, listen, Nick, I appreciate you answering my questions as honestly as you have. I look forward to seeing a bit more press and a bit more media with Tyson, because this heavyweight division is fascinating. You know as well as I do, it's a big draw, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's like Tyson said, you know, we need a standout heavyweight in this country, the #1 heavyweight representing this country. And once we've got that, once we've sorted out this situation with Derek and maybe David Haye, if it ever got to that, then you know we'll have a heavyweight in Tyson Fury who's going to fill stadiums out.
I hope so, sincerely I hope
we will.
Mick, thanks for giving me a bit of time to answer your questions so honestly, mate. Look forward to catching you again real soon.
Cheers, James.
Thanks, Mick.
Thank you.